February, Wednesday. Today it snowed for the first time this winter, and school was cancelled. We are supposed to have a test in pre-algebra, and I kind of slacked off ever since. I became a safety patrol, so I was pissed. I called Rolly and told him to come over me and him have been talking about the building the world's biggest snowman for the past couple of years now. And when I say the world's biggest snowman, I'm not kidding. Our goal is to get into the Guinness Book of World Records. But every time we've gotten serious about going for the record, all the snow has melted and we missed our window of opportunity. So this year I wanted to get started right away. When Rory came over, we started rolling the first snowball to make the base. I figured the base was going to have to be at least 8 feet tall on its own if they want to have a at shot shot at breaking the record. But the snowball got real heavy and we take a bunch of breaks in between rolls so we could catch our breath. Grumped weeds. During one of our breaks, Mom came outside to go to the grocery store, but our snowball was blocking her car in, so we got a little free label out of her. Grunt weeds. After our break, me and Rolly pushed that snowball until we couldn't push it any farther. But when we looked behind us, we saw the mess we had made. The snowball had gotten so heavy that it tore up all the salt that just laid down this floor. I was hoping it would snow a few more inches and cover up our tracks, but just like that, it stopped snowing. Our plan to build the world's biggest snowman was starting to fall apart, so I came up with a better idea for our snowball. Every time it snows, the kid from Worley Street use our hill for sledding, even though this isn't their neighborhood. So tomorrow morning, when the Worley Street kids come marching up our hill, me and Rolly are going to teach those guys a lesson. Thursday. When I woke up this morning, the snow was already starting to melt, so I told Rolly to hurry up and get down to my house. While I was waiting for Rolly to show up, I watched Manny trying to build a snowman out of the petty crumbs of snow that were left over. I was actually kind of pathetic. I really couldn't help doing what I did next. Unfortunately for me, right at that moment, Dad was at the front window. Dad was ready, mad at me for tearing up the salt, so I knew I was in for it. I heard the garage door opened, and I saw Dad coming outside. He marched right out carrying a snow shovel, and I thought I was going to have to make a run for it. But Dad was heading for my snowball, not me. And in less than a minute, he reduced all our hard work to nothing. Rolly came by a few minutes later. I thought he might actually get a kick of what happened. But I guess he had his heart set on rolling that snowball down the hill, and he was really mad. But get this. Rolly was mad at me for what Dad did. I told Rolly he was being a big baby, and we got in a shoving match. Right when it looked like we were going to get in an all-out fight, we got ambushed from the street. I was hit and run by the Burley Street kids. And if Miss Levine, my English teacher, was there, I'm sure she would have said the whole situation was ironic. The end.